They have scored over 90 points 26 times. In fact, they've scored over 100 points 10 times. That is impressive. So obviously they like to run up and down the court. Texas A&M's 65-64 loss to Memphis won't overshadow the fact that they had a great season, but it's a tough way to go out. After all, this school has never been in the Elite Eight in men's college basketball, and they came oh so close. In fact, it came down to the final shot. I tell you what, it has been simply amazing. Ever since that Rose Bowl victory over Michigan, the Longhorns have been the talk, and national championship is all people want to talk about.
But how are the Texas Longhorns dealing with all the hype surrounding this game?
Oh, I think they're dealing with it just fine. Physical practices, everybody just trying to stay focused on the big prize of winning the national championship. You know, Yates already scored 170 points in a game earlier this year against Lee. In fact, they had over 100 points at halftime, so they definitely like to light it up, no doubt about it. And, you know, that's court awareness. Didn't even look like a design play. No. He just knows,
No,
hey.
exactly. That's right. Gardner penetrated, and Peters went to the open spot.
Little eye contact. Here I go. Hit me. And that's exactly what they did. 12-point lead for Yates. They get the steal. Young turns around, knocks down the three-pointer, and you can put some icing on this cake. The Yates Lions are going to win another state title, folks. They're up 87-72.
Well, they went from 1 behind to 15 up.
Another turnover. Here come the Lions once again. Darius Gardner with the alley-oop slam. That was nice. Look at Brandon Peters just stepping out, having a monster game.
You said you wanted to see Peters do something fantastic. There you go.
There's another steal. The Yates defense really moving off transition. We'll get a traveling call here, but wow. Duncanville coming in this game, as I mentioned, a perfect 38-0. They're out of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Welcome to the Bevo D channel. Jeff Power and Randy Summer joining you here for the alumni game between the varsity and the alumni team here at the University of Texas. And they've met 18 times before, Randy. The varsity has been a little more successful recently, winning 6 of the last 7. But you know what? This alumni team is extremely young. You know what, Ricky? The Longhorns are 15-12 here at Floyd Casey Stadium. Not exactly a ringing endorsement for a victory. Jeff Power joining you here on Wranglers Television. The Austin Wranglers coming into this game at 3-2. The Detroit Fury at 2-3. Both teams describe this game as a must-win. Welcome back to FSN's coverage of the Texas Relays. I'm Jeff Power. High school competition is one of the big parts of the Texas Relays. The pole vault event is pretty unique this year. Christian Smith with a time of 1:46.49. Hey, that's a personal best. He's already got 4 touchdowns on the night tonight, and Bradley George having one of those kind of games as Texas State is leading big as we send it back upstairs. That's right, we're down here at Cameron Luke is actually getting a little workout in right now because it's pretty cold down here on the field here in San Marcos, but he's got a new record, his 12th touchdown. Mom, I know this has got to make you feel really proud seeing them both on the field at the same time out here playing defense for Texas State.
Yes, it does.
This is a very important time in Mexican soccer history. El Tricolor, as they are known in Mexico for the 3 colors of their nation's flag, are under a lot of pressure to not only win, but to do it convincingly. After all, the country's most decorated soccer player in Mexican history, Hugo Sanchez, is in his first head coaching position with the national team after leading Team Pumas to 2 Liga de Mexico championships.
The 2007 Gold Cup is the first official tournament for me as the head coach. We're committed to win this tournament as the other teams are.
But despite advancing to the semifinals of the Gold Cup being played throughout the United States this month, the Mexican media continues to ask why this team isn't more impressive in their victories, especially against weaker competition.
Today we won, and nobody is happy because we did not play well. But at the end, we won and we continue. I hope that all the people continues to trust the team and support us.
Hugo Sanchez suffered his first loss as head coach of Mexico against Honduras last week in New York, 2-1. But with back-to-back 1-0 wins over Panama and Costa Rica, the Mexicans are now in position to win their 5th CONCACAF Gold Cup since the tournament began in 1991, with the United States earning 3 Gold Cups and Canada the only other one. Mexico has always been known for their defense, twice winning this cup without allowing a goal, but what surprises many Mexican fans is their lack of offense. It's hard to believe that in 1993, Mexico's Luis Roberto Alves, also known as Zague, scored a record 7 of the 28 goals scored by Mexico. Those days seem long ago with this new team, at least for now. Hugo says don't worry, he's got some new ideas.
In the second half against Costa Rica, it was a great formula to balance the game by putting the 3 players in the front.
But with only 3 goals in 3 games, even fans here in Austin are concerned.
What did he try and did work really well, it was 3 forwards in the last part of the Costa Rica game, and it really worked.
As for the Mexican fans, dressing up like former President Carlos Salinas is still common. The sound of horns constantly blowing and sombreros dotting the stands is commonplace at Mexican football games.
CONCACAF 2007 was a unique opportunity for Hugo Sanchez and the Mexican national team to come here in Houston, Texas and play in front of close to 70,000 fans at Reliant Stadium.
Pues es muy importante.
It is very important because we always feel the support of the fans. That brings us trust and motivates the team itself to continue in a good way.
Mexico plays Guadalupe, with the winner advancing to the finals to play either Canada or the United States in Chicago June 24th. Soon after that, it's back to the road for an even bigger tournament, Copa America, which includes South American powerhouses Brazil and Argentina in a couple of weeks. With the Mexican national team in Houston, Jeff Power, News 8 Austin.